Well, a Georgia college student is using his studies in psychology and neuroscience to help him write children's books.
Well, he's writing about the power of imagination, also while creating a platform to talk about tough topics like trauma. Nobody really wants to talk about that. CBS 46's Sawyer Bussey has his story.
22 years old,
Okay, this one's called Teach Me.
and the author of more than a dozen books.
I wrote this one mainly because I feel like a teacher can be really anybody, our parents, or just somebody who we look up to and who we want to learn something from.
Most of them for kids. This is Ernest Lewis.
I'm working towards my neuroscience degree, but I also have psychology and criminal justice in the back end.
The words he writes might sound like cute children's rhymes,
Teach me how to read, and I'll teach someone too.
but they're intentional. He's using his studies to better connect with kids.
Neuroscience and psychology both play a part in what I write because I work with something called the Pygmalion effect, which is basically an effect that uses positive reinforcement as kind of like a mirror to encourage people to look at themselves positively and reflect that back at other people.
He writes about the power of imagination. He writes about self-acceptance.
This one is about the journey of becoming who you are and loving yourself.
He writes about trauma.
To the ones staying strong who face trials every day, to the many, many others who see hardships come their way.
Heavy trauma like abuse.
I was that one who needed that support, and I was the one who could not see outside of myself to see that I was worth something. So for me to make children's books is to let people know that children actually do go through this real world stuff.
Ernest is hoping to continue writing, making sure he's giving kids the guidance and encouragement he needed.
I really wanted to be that superhero that can make sure that nobody had to ever go through anything like I had to go through again.
Sawyer Bussey, CBS 46 News.